Hi everyone, welcome to In His Love. My name is Pedita. How is everybody doing? I just got my hair braided. Do you like? Yeah. How is everyone doing though? Doing good. Yeah. These are just two strand twists. Maybe one of these days I'll do it, I'll do it for you guys, so you see how I do it. It's real easy. It's just easy. But anyway, so today I'm just walking my own JJ on cyberspace. And I saw this Obonge testimony that Pastor Enenche documented. So let's go jump right in and see that testimony. Before we do though, thank you all for viewing. My new people here, you're welcome. My returning subscribers, thank you. And if you haven't subscribed, don't forget, subscribe to this channel and hit your notification button so that way you can get videos whenever I upload. So let's jump right into this Obonge testimony. The testimony was titled, How I Died and Was Revived from Underworld by Dunamis Pastor. Lady shares testimony. Okay. So this lady has no name or whatsoever. A lady shares testimony. The incident took place during a recent program at the Dunamis Church, where the teenager, accompanied by her father, narrated the near-death encounter. This lady's father explained, even the father has no name either. So this lady's father explained that she suddenly collapsed at their home and was immediately rushed to the hospital in an unconscious state. In their desperate situation, they reached out to Pastor Paul Enenche, seeking his prayers and support. Okay, so what happened to their own mouths? They can't pray. The father could not pray for his daughter by himself. But they are reaching out to Pastor Paul Enenche because they can't pray by themselves. Pastor Paul Enenche is the main man that can contact God directly on their behalf. Okay, let's continue. While unconscious, the lady described her extraordinary journey through the underworld. First of all, this underworld, I don't understand. Which one is the underworld? Is it heaven or is it hell, or where exactly is this underworld? It seems so mysterious. It seems so occultic or something like that. Maybe it's just me, but let's continue reading. So while unconscious, the lady described her extraordinary journey through the underworld. She spoke of being guided by two mysterious beings along a path until she came across a grave marked with her name and date of birth. Okay. To her amazement, Pastor Paul Enenche and his wife appeared in the scene, and the lady tearfully recounted what happened next. So let me pause small here. Let me pause first. So all these testimonies that we hear, and then the man of God appeared, there's something significantly and crazily wrong with that picture. Why is the man of God appearing in your dream as the one that is coming to save you? Why not Christ? Why not Jesus? Or, why not God? Or why not even angels? Is even acceptable. But why is it that is their men of God that is always appearing in their dreams? So in this case, it's Pastor Paul Enenche and his wife appeared suddenly, to save her. The Jesus, their Jesus now has appeared to save her. Okay, let's continue. She recalled, before I could approach the grave, okay, Daddy appeared in front of me. Daddy. Scripture said, do not call anyone daddy. Even in their dream, they call them daddy. They see them as daddy. I think I've talked enough about this daddy, calling your men of God daddy and mommy is, to me, it's unnecessary. Jesus said don't do it, and we should not do it, and that's it. Everybody have their name. Use their name. You can call your pastor, your man of God pastor. That's enough respect. It's not until you call them daddy, mommy that shows the highest respect. So let's go on. Daddy appeared in front of me, dressed in red. Ooh, dressed in red. Why red? Okay, was it just a color? Why red? Okay, that sounds very very occultic. I don't know much about those things, but the color red is questionable. What do you guys think? Dressed in red. First of all, her pastor should not be appearing to her in a dream. It should be Christ, it should be God, But anyway, her pastor appeared to her. As if that was not enough, he was dressed in red. Sounds like a red flag to me, but let's continue. What do you think? Put your comment down. Let me see what you think about this. And he was very angry. That part is true, because when you watch Pastor Enenche, praying and fighting the devil, he's usually very angry. He's usually very, very angry. Saying all these prayers and buying all the Bibles, and and people are screaming amen, yet nothing is done. Nigeria is still like that, scattered, upside down. Everything is messed up, but they can pray and kill all the enemies in people's life, but they can't do anything good for their country. They can't make the country better. But anyway, that's just on the side. It said, okay, he questioned the being, that's her daddy, her pastor, Pastor Paul Enenche, now questioned the being that is trying to take her to her grave. Didn't you see the warning? There was a tag hanging around my neck with a note that read, Origin, Dunamis, warning, do not trespass. Wait, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, I have to laugh on this one. Origin, Dunamis. So there's Dunamis in heaven, in the underworld. This one is not even heaven. So they recognize Dunamis in the underworld. Wow. Warning, do not trespass. Upon regaining consciousness, the lady revealed that 6 agents from the underworld again visited her with a coffin. However, Pastor Paul Enenche once again appeared and defeated them, ensuring her safe return. So that's the testimony. That's the Obonge testimony that I saw on cyberspace. I said, let's bring it. Let's talk about it. They say all this testimony. They tell their members about this testimony. First of all, you will never see the people that the thing happened to in real life. You can never see them, and they just come and just tell stories. There's no doctor's report of anything, of any of the incidents, the medical aspect of the stories. No doctor report to show. And Pastor Paul Enenche says he's a doctor too. He's supposed to be a doctor, but he's doing all this stuff, saying all this stuff. And that part where he said origin, Dunamis. Oh, wow. So the underworld, they know Dunamis too. Wow. That's interesting. Warning, do not trespass. So he came in her underworld experience and destroyed the weird men that were taking her to the grave and saved her life. Wow. Another Jesus, came and saved her life and ensured her safe return back to our current world. And I'm sure people will scream amen. People will be so great, happy, and be like, God, you that did that sister's own, you will do my own. Which sister? Do you know the sister? Do you even know the person that this thing happened to? Is it a real person? This story, does this sound real? when you sit down and really think about it, does it sound real? You know, when Jesus did miracles in the scriptures, everybody was always there. All eyes saw what happened. It wasn't stories. It wasn't documented. It wasn't documented testimonies. It was people were there. They saw it live and direct. It happened. Those that it happened to, you see them jumping and leaping and praising the Lord and running everywhere, screaming, I'm healed, I can see, or whatever that Christ did for them. They are happy, they are jumping. All eyes saw it. All eyes saw the miracles. But all these are prosperity preachers, big men of God, their own testimonies is always stories. It's always stories. I'm just saying, what do you think about these documented testimonies? Let me know what you think. Is it true? We weren't there. You know, it's only him that told his stories, that recorded the story and put it there. I was not there. You were not there. You know, but they expect everybody to believe these stories though. So that's why I brought it here. Let's analyze and let's everybody puts one word or the other. Let me see, what do you think? Is this a true story? Is this, you know, is it right that it was him and his wife that is appearing in that person's underworld experience and actually saving them? Nowhere in this whole testimony was the glory given to God at any time, or even they even mentioned God's name. No time that God's name was mentioned, no time that the name of Christ was mentioned. See, the title even says how I died and was revived from underworld by dunamis pastor, not by God though, by dunamis pastor. So my people, that's all for today. It's just another funny testimony, another funny one, you know. In fact, if you don't know God for yourself, these people will lead you. In fact, what that funny thing that they will carry you go where you don't know. They carry you, they go where you don't know. Yeah, they will take you to places that you cannot even imagine. The kind of lost, the kind of falling astray and falling out of Christ that they will be taking you to is in fact is unimaginable when we don't know Christ for ourselves. You know, if you have a need, if you have a problem or whatever, tell it to God. Go in prayers yourself. Ask the Lord. Let him know. The scripture says, make your prayer, your request known unto him with thanksgiving. And then you wait patiently, serving him, worshiping him and just loving him. Now, if he's gonna do it, then he would do it. Even if he doesn't do it, that will not change my love for the one that I serve, Christ and Christ alone. You know, so know God for yourself. Know God for yourself, so that people like this will not come and be telling you all kind of nonsense stories that they'll call testimony. No verification, nothing. You know God for yourself. Follow him for yourself. Serve him by yourself. Study the word of God to show yourself approved. Don't just sit and believe and swallow everything that this so-called men of God spit out of their mouths, all in the name of testimonies, to make themselves the big person, to make themselves the powerful one, to make themselves Christ, another Christ, if possible. But we all know that's not even possible. Never. All right, guys, thank you all for listening. God bless you. I'll see you on my next video. Remain in his love, and see you next time. Bye.